Alright, so what you see on your video screen right now, it's a couple of different things. Well, it's actually a lot of stuff, but we want you to focus on just a couple of things. This is a live streaming video that's coming from an outdoor camera. It's cordless, which means it has a built-in battery. There are no cables connecting it to the system. And this is the camera here. It's from Roku. It's called the Outdoor Camera SE. As I mentioned, it's got that rechargeable battery. It sends the signal via Wi-Fi, and it's currently playing through this Roku streaming device, but there are multiple ways you can view the camera. Hi, welcome to our channel all about home electronics, where in this video, we're going to take a look at some of the features of the camera system, what you need to install it, some of the downsides of the camera, and a couple of tips here and there. We'll get started right after this. So to get started, let's talk about what comes in the box. Now, Roku does in fact provide everything to get the camera started. You might want to purchase a separate SD card, a storage card, a digital storage card to install into the camera itself. That will allow you to more continuously record locally on your camera itself events, as opposed to buying and paying for the Roku subscription related to this camera, where all your events will be recorded via the internet. The other benefit, of course, of the SD card, if you have a power loss, it's not going to affect the camera. If you have a loss of your internet service, that's not going to disconnect the camera's ability to upload to the cloud. Now, the next thing that they include is the mounting base for the camera itself. The mounting base attaches to the camera via a sturdy magnet. Both devices are sturdy. They give you a couple of screws to install this into a wooden surface. And then right here is a charging cable for charging the internal battery of the camera. We recommend the first thing you do when you take this stuff out of the box is plug in the charging cable, and you supply your own charging dongle thing. Everybody's got one. It takes a few hours to get this camera fully charged, and you want to do that really before you start the actual setup process. The next thing over here, this is called a bridge. So this allows your camera to wirelessly transmit its video content to these antennas, and this bridge connects to your Wi-Fi or to your router. If you're a hardwired router type person, you can connect to the router via the Ethernet port on the back using the cable that they connected, or if you prefer, like probably most viewers, you can connect this bridge to your Wi-Fi via Wi-Fi, so long as you're in range, just like anything else. And then of course they supply a power supply for the bridge. Everything needs power. Last but not least, they give you a quick setup guide. It mostly tells you what's in the box, like I just did. Now the setup is pretty straightforward. Now, we mentioned earlier in the video that you might want to buy one extra thing. Even though they include everything in the box, they don't include a micro SD card like we have pictured here in our right hand underneath the camera. And because this is designed to be out in most weather conditions, you'll have to open up this weather seal and slide your micro SD card right there. Now, the benefit of the SD card is that it allows you to make recordings even if you have a power loss or an internet service loss. Now, as you can see, we had a little bit of a tricky time getting that card properly seated, but once it's seated, you can close this little weather seal down here and you're ready for the next step. So when you first set up your Roku outdoor camera, Roku gives you a free trial account. This will allow you to check out some of the subscription-based features. You're going to lose those after the free trial expires. I want to quickly go over what you get with a free account, or I should say what you don't get with a free account. Now, in either case, you get live streaming. You have the app on your phone. You can look at a live image at any time you want. With a free account, you do not get any type of cloud-based recording. So the only way that you can see past images or Past events is if you purchase an SD card, as I mentioned earlier, and without the subscription, you're going to have to take the SD card out of the device, whether it's the outdoor camera or the bridge, wherever you put it in. Get it into your laptop and view the events there. That's going to be a little bit cumbersome for most viewers unless the device is right where you have your computer. So a couple other things, you'll get motion alerts with a free account, but you won't be able to filter them by things like person detection, package detection, car detection, pet detection. For some viewers that'll be important, you'd want a subscription. For other viewers, you just want to know if there is an event. Now in the app itself, you can adjust the sensitivity on the motion detection. You can make it really sensitive. But that tends to be a little bit problematic because then you get a record of just everything that causes motion, and it becomes really difficult to find true events. You might be tempted to lower the sensitivity, and in that case you might miss some motion events because your sensitivity setting was so low. So you'll have to play with that a considerable amount until you find a good balance between too many motion events, from blowing wind to too few motion events. So in review, we like the camera. It's priced well. The battery seems to last a good long time. The image clarity is very good. We like the fact that you can quickly navigate to the camera live if you have it connected to another Roku streaming device, television, etc. Something we don't like, we think that Roku should pay attention to, is if you do put the SD card slot into the camera or into the bridge, you should be able to view those images via the app without having to pay a monthly subscription fee. But outside of that, it's a pretty good camera. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments below the video. Here are a few video links we hope you might find useful. If you liked this video or it helped you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe free to our channel. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.